5 of the most important exercises to do to burn fat, build muscle, build the physique that you want, and build strength. Do then have So yes, this video I've made specifically for people who want to build muscle, burn body fat, change the shape and the size of their body, building a lean, muscular physique, preferably for beginners, because there's a lot of temptation to overthink the journey, overthink what you have to do and how to do it. These 5 exercises are gonna really change the way your body works. So I'm gonna get into it. The first one we're gonna talk about is a dumbbell chest press or a barbell chest press. Don't worry about the equipment you use, but the point is the chest press. This works your triceps, your shoulders, your chest. This is a compound movement, which means you use more than one muscle group, which means you burn more calories, which means you can lift heavier, which means you burn more calories for the long term. So I really recommend you use this exercise. It's going to burn calories, and then also it's going to build strength, and as the word that people like to use, tone your arms, your shoulders, your upper body. The next move is a bent over row. Doesn't matter if it's a dumbbell or a kettlebell. I'd recommend doing it like this, a single arm bent over row, as you can get your technique right, and you can just focus on the one side. This is going to work all the muscles at the back of your body, the middle of your back, your upper back, your biceps, the back of your shoulders. Another compound movement, so you get more bang for your buck than doing an isolation movement. An isolation movement is like a bicep curl or a calf raise. It doesn't burn nowhere near as many calories or build as much strength or require as much work as a compound movement. So this kind of works the back, the opposite muscles to what the chest press works. So the other side of your arms, your bicep, the back, the upper back of your body rather than your chest, and the front of your shoulders. So another amazing exercise to go for. Next move we're going to talk about is the kettlebell swing. A great exercise if performed correctly. A lot of people struggle with the technique for this. It's understandable. I struggled getting used to this when first trying kettlebells. It's not a regular movement that people are used to doing, so it takes a bit longer. So be patient with yourself. Watch videos, get a coach, break down the movement. This is going to work your glutes, your lower back, your hamstrings, even your quads to a certain extent. It's going to be working all the muscles at the back of your body, so it's going to be really good for your posture. It's going to burn a lot of calories. Once you get into this, it's really going to get your heart rate going. You've got an explosive move forward, and then you rock back, and you're bringing the kettlebell all the way up to eye level. This is a really good calorie burner, and obviously the heavier you go, just like on the previous exercises, the more you're going to feel it, but you do want to keep the technique. The next move we're going to talk about is a squat. It doesn't matter if it's a goblet squat like seen in this video or a barbell squat. Obviously with a barbell you can go heavier, or it's easier to go heavier, shall we say. But the point I'm making is the squat movement is very beneficial to beginners to build some strength, to burn a lot of calories. And let's just drop in here, if you're not training your legs and you want to burn body fat, you're missing a massive trick. Let's quickly break down. Your legs are the biggest muscles in your body, including your glutes. So that means you can lift the most amount of weight. And if you do know, when you can lift heavier weights, that means you can burn more calories. It's not about heavy weight or repetitions, yes, definitely mix it up. But if you start lifting heavier weights, your body has no choice but to adapt, to build muscle, to speed up your metabolism, which means burn body fat in your sleep whilst you're resting. Win, 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 win. This is a long-term approach, whilst toning your legs, toning your core from doing a squat. So squat, I highly recommend. Doesn't matter if it's a goblet squat, holding the kettlebell in front, you can have it on your shoulder, you can have a bar on the back of your neck. The differences here just depend on if you want to work your glutes more, your hamstrings more, or how heavy you want to go. And then the last move, I've saved this one till last because this exercise is my favorite exercise to do in the gym. If someone put a gun to my head and said I can only do one exercise, weight training exercise in the gym from this day forward, I would do this one. A, because I enjoy the feeling I get once I complete the move, come into standing, and then B, it works near enough every muscle group in your body. And the giveaway to that is that on this exercise you can lift heavier than any other exercise. Once you get the technique right, maybe a few weeks in, a newbie might struggle lifting heavier on a deadlift compared to a squat. There are some rare scenarios like that, but the general rule goes that the deadlift is the heaviest you can lift on an exercise, and it is also a compound exercise. It works the back of your body, your glutes, your hamstrings, your lower back, your quads. It's going to be working your forearms, your shoulders, your traps, which are right here, even your chest to a certain extent, the middle of your back. So it's near enough the whole of your body. It's called a deadlift because the weight is dead on the floor and you're driving it up. It's a push movement rather than a pull movement, which most people think. People think that you're pulling back. No, you're not. You're pushing through your legs. This builds a lot of strength, a lot of power, and it requires a lot of energy. So you burn a lot of calories. Doesn't matter if you do it with a kettlebell, a dumbbell, it can be done with barbell, it can be done with a trap bar. Obviously you can go heavier with the barbell. I really recommend this exercise. If you have lower back pain, you want to be careful with your technique. Hire a coach to make some adjustments for you, whether that's applying a platform, mobility beforehand, warming up your glutes. Yeah, that's another video for another day. But deadlift, top exercise to do. These 5 exercises I stand by. If I was to have to stick to 5 exercises, I'd do those, especially for beginners. They're very straightforward. They're not too complex. That requires a lot of technique and balance and all those other kind of things. But they're the cornerstones across the board. So if you're getting into going to the gym, or if you're getting into weight training, if you've got some equipment at home, you can use, whether it's a kettlebell, dumbbell, to do some variations of these exercises. So I hope you found this useful. Please like and subscribe so that I keep giving you this value. Thanks for watching and supporting the channel.